2011 feature game is Splatterhouse.
In 2010, Namco decided to kind of pay homage, if you will, to the original Splatterhouse arcade game that was also released on the TurboGrafx 16, as well as Splatterhouse 2 and 3, which came out in the Sega Genesis. What they gave us was a brand new Splatterhouse for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. And although it got poor reviews across the board by a lot of reviewers, personally I think this game rocked. As a matter of fact, not only did I think this game rocked, so did the Happy Video Game Nerd, also known as Low Fat Jello. I encourage you to check out his review, which is a lot more polished than mine. But I also wanted to bring my viewers I just wanted to bring this game to their attention.
But now anyway, we're going to get ready to start the game up here. Give you guys a look at the opening cinema and whatnot. And I had to play around with the voice effects, especially for a game this dark. You know, I like playing around in my videos. I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. One thing that does plague this game, it does kind of hurt it in my opinion, is the loading screens. The loading takes forever. Here's a mask selection screen, or there was a mask selection screen. You can unlock a mask by beating the game on any difficulty, and you can actually purchase 2 or 3 extra masks from the live store or from the PS3 online store if you want. Now you're checking out the intro here where Rick is dying on the floor of the mansion after him and Jennifer have gone in there. You see the very beginning where they go into the mansion through flashbacks later into the game, which is pretty cool. I like the little touch how he's reaching for the picture before the blood gets to it.
I'm sorry. He took your girl, Rick.
And then in comes the mask. And really, in this version of the game, Rick is not the main character. The mask is the main character. He's voiced by Jim Cummings, who is a phenomenal voice actor. He really brings the mask to life in this one. Going through some of the other stuff that Jim Cummings has done, it's actually funny. He's worked in a lot of cartoons like The Lion King, Shrek, Aladdin, Darkwing Duck. He was in the Transformers. He's done work in Looney Tunes. He's done work in Teen Titans.
She doesn't have to die.
Just all kinds of stuff in his repertoire. He's done a bunch of video games before too. He was in the Army Men video games. I believe he was in the what's the name of the game? I can't think of the name of it. He was in the Marvel Superhero Squad Infinity Gauntlet, Laura Croft in The Guardian of the Light, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, tons of old cartoons and whatnot, tons of new cartoons, Animaniacs, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So he's been in a ton of work, but it's so surprising going from something like that, it's really kid-oriented, to something like this, which is such a dark and brutal game, and he is cussing throughout the entire game. It really adds to just the feel of it. And it's not foul language for the sake of foul language. It fits his character. It fits so well. But here we go at the beginning, which they're not called levels in this game, they're called phases, and I believe there are 12 phases to go through.
You help me get what I want, and I help you get your girl back.
A little bit more of the opening story real quick. And then,
what the fuck is going on?
He starts to transform. This is his berserk mode, kind of like what was in Splatterhouse 3 on the Genesis. The mask more or less takes over his body and whatnot, and he starts getting extremely brutal with his attacks and whatnot.
Be free. Come on, let's go
so finally we start fighting some baddies, going right from the story into battle, and you start out fully powered. and then it kind of takes it away from you. But that's going a bit far into it. You're checking out fully powered Rex who can, use those blades to slash enemies apart, cut arms off, cut heads off. You can tell by all the blood on the floor, the blood like hitting the screen and whatnot. It's a really dark, brutal game, but it don't rely on the bullet. It's not. I see much reviews that call it like a mindless button masher. It's not. There's a combo system involved. You might be able to make it through the first 2 to 3 stages or phases by mashing buttons, but after that you better know the combo system. Whenever you've got, 5-10 enemies coming after you, mashing on buttons is not going to fix the problem. You're gonna need to know how to play the game. And you've also got some abilities throughout the game. You got splatter kills, which allow you to get a lot more blood. Which blood is more or less almost like a magic meter in other games. It's a blood meter in this game. The more blood you have, the more special abilities you can use. That transformation that we just saw takes blood. You can heal using blood. You can also do special attacks once again using blood.
Take it slow. Build your strength.
So, you rely a lot on the blood of your enemies in order to actually make progress into the game. As you can see, the graphics are, pretty good. It is obviously a next-generation game. It's kind of weird that I'm featuring a next-gen game rather than a retro game like I usually do. But this is worth it. And it pays a great homage to the previous games in the series, and it's a worthy addition to the Splatterhouse series. The only thing that I'm honestly worried about is that since the game didn't sell very well and it was panned by critics, that we may not see another Splatterhouse game again, or it may be another 10, 15, however many years it's been, and that would really suck because it's a really good game. One thing in this one is that you really need to destroy a bunch of the objects in the levels to find hidden items. There's pictures of Jen, your girlfriend in the game, and these pictures are tore apart and you can piece them together by picking up the pieces throughout the levels.
What are you?
Then there's also boreworms, and the boreworms give you some extra blood to operate with.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Which is always
I don't care.
handy, considering the fact that the blood's more or less your magic meter. It's how you heal, it's how you do special attacks and whatnot. I also forgot to mention there is a, you hit the back button on your controller, or the select button if you're on PS3, and it's got an upgrade meter. The more blood that you collect, also, the more permanent upgrades you can make to your character. You can increase the blood meter, you can increase the life bar, you can get new attacks. You can make the attacks that you have more efficient. You can, hit harder, gain more life whenever you perform a splatter kill or whatnot. So, it is a surprisingly deep game. I mean, on the outside it does look like you're mindless smash them, kill them all type of deal, but really it's not that. It's a really deep game.
Waste up.
And it does have a bit of a learning curve. The first time I played it, I got slaughtered in these beginning parts here. But, really, 2 monsters like this is nothing compared to what you run into later in the game. And for fans of the original Splatterhouse, Biggie Man does make an appearance as a boss, one heck of a boss fight as well. It took me a while to beat Biggie Man. He's one heck of a boss. There's also an homage to the Poltergeist boss in this one as well. And overall, the game did get panned by critics. I think it's because the critics don't know what they're talking about. All critics want to do, they want to play the next Halo game, they want to play the next military shooter, whatnot, Call of Duty, or, they don't take good original titles like this and actually give them something that they need in order to develop a decent review of it. Play the first level or two and then make a joke that's all based off of it. It's really crap. no pun intended, it's a killer game. It's really a shame that the critics didn't take the time to, tell everyone, hey, this is a really good game. So, if you want to support this game, you want to support Namco, go out, buy the game new, or go ahead and buy it used. If you buy it used, you can still support the game by buying all the additional unlockables and whatnot through either the PS3 store or the Xbox Live store. Either way, show Namco that you do like this game, and you do want a sequel to be made.
From the Journal of
It's
Dr.
totally
Henry
worth
West.
it, in my opinion.
Despite my attempts to unlock its secrets, the
But
Terrorhouse
that's more or less
continues
going to wrap up
frustrate
this
me.
featured game of the month. I encourage all of you all to at least give Splatterhouse a chance. Rent it. If you don't like it, don't play it again. If you do like it, go out, buy it, buy the downloadable content for it. Tell Namco that you're wanting more of Splatterhouse, because it's definitely worth your time. And then we'll see you next month for the August 2011 Game of the Month.